Welcome to Russia on a Plate, modern Russian cuisine with a twist. Please join me in my kitchen as I prepare my interpretation of borscht. There are about 20 ingredients in the traditional borscht. My version is much simpler. The ingredients are easily accessible and inexpensive. I boil them down to just 5: beetroot, carrots, onion, potatoes and cabbage. Here I have a large pot of boiling water and some good vegetable stock pots. I like taking shortcuts, and this is definitely a shortcut worth taking. I'm putting vegetable stock into the water, and while it's simmering, it will take about 10 minutes, I will get to the vegetables. The most tedious part of this recipe is peeling and chopping vegetables. Once this is done, the rest is easy peasy. Don't forget to use gloves while dealing with beetroot, otherwise you're running a risk of having red fingers for the rest of the day. Beetroot and carrots should be grated, cabbage is shredded, potatoes cubed and onions chopped. I've got a frying pan preheated with a bit of olive oil. I throw carrots, onions and beetroot into the pan. Cabbage and potatoes for later. Borscht is probably the most recognizable recipe in connection with Russia, even though it originated in Ukraine. Growing up, I remember borscht being meat-based. And in Ukraine, they actually added something extra to it, sala, which is actually pig's fat. The concept which was never received by an average Brit, but loved in Russia and Ukraine. I personally prefer this easier, faster vegetarian option. Hence the name, not very traditional borscht. There are 2 more ingredients to go into the vegetable mixture: ketchup and tomato sauce. Ketchup would add up some sweetness and sharpness, while tomato sauce will help the consistency. Actually, this is my take on the recipe, since these ingredients were not available in Soviet Russia. We just need about 3 tablespoons of tomato ketchup, 3, and about 2 tablespoons of tomato sauce. Stir it around. Oh, it smells absolutely gorgeous. And we're halfway there. The stock should be ready by now. It's time to put vegetable mixture in. Stir it in. There are 2 more ingredients to go: potatoes and shredded cabbage. Give it another 10 minutes until the potatoes are fork tender. Lovely, what a vibrant color. I'm passionate about herbs. Use whatever you have available. For this recipe I'm using parsley and coriander. Chop them up roughly and add at the last minute. The soup should be ready by now. It's been cooking for about 10 minutes. Check the potatoes with your wooden skewer. Should be nice and tender. That's fine. Check seasoning for taste. It's nice. Just a little bit more pepper. And just a tiny bit of salt. Stock and ketchup is enough to give enough flavor. And just before serving, add chopped herbs. I remember when my mom was preparing beetroot mixture for a borscht recipe, I used to steal some straight from this frying pan. It was so delicious that it gave me an idea to make my signature dish, which is called borscht-inspired beetroot pie, which I'm going to be cooking for you next time. For this and other recipes, please check my website www.russiaonaplate.com.